Hey guys, it's Tori here. So, Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and I know some of you might be stoked on the holiday. You might have your significant other and your bouquet of roses ready to go. But for some of us out there, it is the day that we dread the most. Whatever reason it may be, not everybody is stoked on Valentine's Day, and I think it's important to celebrate the fact that you're not stoked on Valentine's Day. It has been my tradition for the last few years to just have like an anti-Valentine's Day playlist and do it my way. I wanted to share my anti-Valentine's Day playlist of 2018 with you guys. So without further ado, let's hop into it. I've got my phone right here. I've got my songs. I've divvied it up into 3 categories that I believe are all pretty essential. So the first being the songs that are a must-have for your anti-Valentine's Day playlist. These are the songs that always tend to end up on like a girl power playlist, or like if I have a breakup playlist, you know, if a friend's going through a hard time, I'm like, here's some songs for you. So the first is, of course, Misery Business by Paramore. Whether we want to admit it or not, I think every girl at some point in their lives has dreamt of snagging another girl's man and being like, haha, bitch. And you know, of course that's not nice, and I do not condone that behavior, but it's a great song, it's a fun song, and it's essential. And the next one here for all you OG Disney Channel fans is Potential Breakup Song by Allie and AJ. Allie and AJ are out here threatening to break up with their mans if they don't get it together, so I think it's an important song to have on your playlist. And this might be a little bit surprising to some people, but How to Be a Heartbreaker by Marina and the Diamonds. Marina and the Diamonds is one of my all-time favorite pop artists. Electro Heart is one of the most essential albums of all time. It's just a great song if you're trying to be a hooligan on Valentine's Day, break some hearts, do some damage. It is your go-to guide, step by step on how to do it. So thank you, Marina, you have our backs. And the last one that I think is super essential for your anti-Valentine's Day playlist is Stronger by Britney Spears. If you need a boost of confidence and you want to feel like you are better off without a man's, blast it in your car, scream along, you know what to do. And so the next little category of songs I have here are the revenge songs, the bitter breakup songs, the I'm gonna ruin your life songs, the ones that are a little more angsty. So the first is The Boys You Do, Get Back at You by the Somerset. I was such a huge fan of the Somerset back in the day, and I absolutely loved this song. I think it's like the right balance of fun and playful, but also like, I'm not messing around and we're here to get back at our exes. So the next song is Pacify Her by Melanie Martinez, and this one is a bit of an interesting song because it is not nice. Like, these lyrics are kind of mean, but it's basically about a dude who's with his girlfriend, but it kind of has eyes looking the other way. It's like that meme of like the couple and the dude's looking back at the other girl. I think it's pretty essential for anybody who's feeling salty about a cheating man's. The next one is Since You're Gone by The Pretty Reckless. Taylor Momsen's my queen. First off, we just need to put that out there. But this song's just about being better off without somebody and realizing that since you're gone, your life is moving along. Those are literally the lyrics. So it's a good track if you have just gone through a breakup and kind of looking at the bright side of all the new single life things that you can do. The next one is by the Veronicas, a song called This Is How It Feels. This was actually my MySpace profile song way back in the day. I used to love the Veronicas and I still do, but this is a pretty angsty song and one that has always been essential on my playlist. And we can't deny that I'm a little bit of a scene girl deep down inside, so of course we're gonna have some Sleeping with Sirens on the playlist with the classic If You Can't Hang, cause you know, can't hang, there's a door, baby. I hate myself for that joke. And the last little section of songs that I have here aren't necessarily breakup songs, they aren't necessarily sad songs, but they're just for people who maybe you are stoked on Valentine's Day, but you're just not super into the conventional idea of how relationships are portrayed on Valentine's Day. Because I feel like it's always very soft and romantic and like, I'll take you out for dinner and get you a box of chocolates and oh, I love you. Sometimes people are into different things and different vibes, and I think this is sort of just embracing the adventurous side of relationships and being a little more out there. So the first one on here is Sick Like Me by In This Moment, which to me is such a song of like sexual liberation and just not being afraid to be a little sick inside and having a partner that also is with you on that. So I think that's like a really cool song that is sort of a different portrayal of love than your typical love song. And also another one to add to basically the same idea is True Love by Kane Hill. So maybe on Valentine's Day, you know, get a little wild, you know what I mean? And last but not least is Hailstorm, I Miss the Misery. I think that's sort of an interesting aspect of relationships, is that sometimes you get a little bit addicted to like the toxic side of a relationship and the fighting and the lying and the craziness that comes along with a relationship sometimes. So I think this is sort of another interesting take on a love song that isn't about loving the typical things in a relationship. So that is it, you guys. Those are my essential anti-Valentine's Day tracks for you guys. I feel like these songs are all across the board, all across the spectrum, something for everybody, no matter what you're anti-Valentine's Day for. So please don't forget to comment below with your favorite anti-Valentine's Day songs, whatever they may be. For whatever reason you might not be celebrating Valentine's Day this year, I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos if you liked this one, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!